Thanks for stopping by the video today. Also, thank you for liking and subscribing. I know the channel is small, but we are growing and I do appreciate that. In today's video, we're going to take a look at Machamp versus Blaziken and see kind of how they fit in the meta. Obviously, Blaziken is also a fire type, but it doesn't have the greatest movesets. It's definitely a better fighting type if you get one. We've got a Blaziken and a Machamp. The Machamp is level 29 with a 14 attack IV, and then it has close combat for its charge move, which is not optimum. Dynamic Punch is definitely better. And then the Blaziken is level 34, so it has a little bit of an advantage here at 5 levels. And then it is 14 across the board, every stat including attack, so it makes it 93%. So what we're going to do is go into a battle here, and against a Blissey, it's a 3000 CP Blissey. So it gives you a good idea of how long they can last, and also if they can take them down with some dodging. Might miss a few dodges here and there. I'll let the combat go, and then I'll come back afterwards and give a wrap up. Alright, so what we can see from that battle is obviously a Blaziken that is 5 levels higher and has the best moveset it can have is better than the Machamp, but only slightly. Obviously, it could, if I change the moveset on Machamp, it would probably be better. Blaziken lasted a little bit longer and did a little bit more. The total damage output was a little higher. However, it was fairly close in the 5 levels, and I think if I gave the optimum moveset to Machamp, it would be a lot better. So let's go to Pokey Battler now, and we'll show a few options of where it kind of fits if we have a level 5 with perfect IVs everywhere. Level 40, I should say. So against Absol, I go Machamp, Hariyama, and Blaziken. The time to win, obviously Machamp is the fastest and Blaziken ranks 3rd. There's also Heracross and Breloom is also in there in the top 5. So obviously those are fairly good as well if you can get your hands on them. I have quite a few Breloom, but my best ones do not have fighting type moveset, they have a grass type moveset. Alright, the next one is Tyranitar. This one's interesting so I changed his moveset to Bite, Fire Blast. I thought that might give Blaziken a little bit more of an advantage. It doesn't really give it a whole lot of an advantage, surprisingly. So it is still in 3rd, and if I go back to something that like Bite and Stone Edge, obviously it drops quite a bit to 5th, with Hariyama being the top pick there. And then if we go to Snorlax, it's an unknown moveset, it actually drops down to 6th overall. So as you can see, Blaziken is definitely a good Pokemon. It fits in the meta, but it's probably, honestly, it's the 2nd or 3rd best fighting type in the game right now, and it really depends on what you're going up against. Against that Blissey, it did fairly well, but it would have been better to have a Machamp that was level 34 and with Dynamic Punch. Dynamic Punch definitely would have moved that in Machamp's favor. But I thought it was a good way to show that the move that a Pokemon has and also the level can make a difference. Obviously, you can catch a wild Blaziken or a wild Torchic that's level 35 that's weather boosted. You can also find a Machamp that is weather boosted, It's very rare though. I haven't found one yet that is weather boosted to level 35. Most of mine have come from raids, and they're level 20 or level 25 with weather boosting, so I have to invest a lot of candy into that. The same thing with Blaziken. It takes 125 candy to get it to evolve from Torchic all the way to Blaziken. So those are the two differences between them. Definitely let me know in the comments below what you guys think. In your opinion, let me know if you guys have both of these and what your experience has been. Thanks again for viewing the video, and if you haven't already, hit the like button and subscribe. We've got more of these guides coming.